Okay, folks, we just recorded a hockey video and I realized I forgot to turn the microphone on. So we're going to do take two. I'm going to talk about a few of the upcoming games tonight and one game from last night. We're going to talk about it just a little bit briefly. Essentially, we're talking about the 7 Canadian teams in the National Hockey League. Last night, we had the Ottawa Senators in Winnipeg to play the Jets. Both teams are outside the playoff line, especially Ottawa. Both teams need points. With Winnipeg, Connor Hellebuck came back from injury last game, and he guided them to a 5-1 win over Washington. Can he do it again against the visiting Ottawa Senators? It's a good game. I watched most of this game last night, and it went to overtime. Best case scenario for both teams. If you want to see both teams advance, especially being in opposite conferences, letting the other team get a point doesn't hurt either team. Ottawa ends up winning it 3-2 in overtime. Brady Tkachuk was a real nice game winner. Ottawa picks up 2 points. In doing so, they leapfrog the Toronto Maple Leafs, move 2 points closer to the wild card in the East. Winnipeg, meanwhile, picks up an all-important 1 point. You know they'd like to have had 2 points, but they get the one, they'll take it. So each team makes a little bit of progress last night. Tonight we have 5 Canadian NHL teams playing. We have the Calgary Flames in San Jose to play Macklin Celebrini and the Sharks at 10 p.m. Eastern. The Flames are quite a ways out of it right now. I doubt if they can call their way back into the race. San Jose's right in there in the hunt for that wild card slot. And should be a good game. I kind of give the edge to San Jose in this one, but we'll see how that goes. Another game of interest at 7 p.m. as well. Not Calgary Flames, we were just talking about Calgary. The Vancouver Canucks are in New York to play the Rangers. And this is of interest to me because it's just days after the big Quinn Hughes trade to the Minnesota Wild. Vancouver have their 3 new players in the lineup. Z William, in particular, was impressive in his Vancouver debut when they got a big win over New Jersey on Sunday, 2-1 win. Beam, I always butcher his name, was a goal and assist, both on the power play. Looking good so far there for the Canucks. Hopefully they can extend this and get a win over the Rangers, who have been terrible on home ice. We'll see how that one goes. Philadelphia Flyers, they are in Montreal to play the Canadiens, also at 7 p.m. Montreal Canadiens currently are sitting with 38 points. They are 1 point behind both the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Detroit Red Wings for first place in the in the Atlantic Division. Hold on while I have a little drink of water here. So win tonight, combined with the Detroit loss, who's also playing tonight, that could put Montreal into first place in their division. We'll see how that one goes. Philadelphia, they are in one of the wild card positions, so they are also playing well and wanting to gain points. That should be another very good game. Chicago Blackhawks, they're in Toronto to play the Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs continue to have their struggles. Chicago, they're without Connor Bedard. He's out on injury for a while. It's a shoulder injury. That's going to hurt their chances, but they don't really have anything to lose. Austin Matthews, how will he do? Is he going to ever return to form, or is he just going to play mediocre hockey from this point on? He doesn't look like he's overly engaged in the games, and he's not putting up offense like he used to. Is he playing hurt? Is it something else? I'd like to know your thoughts in the comments down below on that. Next up, the game that I intend to be watching tonight, the Edmonton Oilers are in Pittsburgh to play the Penguins. If you've been watching the hockey news lately, this one is pretty self-explanatory. Why this one is going to be an interesting game. In goal for Edmonton will be newly acquired Stuart Skinner, who they got in a trade from the Pittsburgh Penguins. In goal for the Pittsburgh Penguins will be newly acquired Stuart Skinner, who they got in the same trade from the Edmonton Oilers. Also making his debut for the Pittsburgh Penguins tonight will be Brett Kulak on the blue line, also part of that big trade. So this is kind of a high-stakes game. Both teams are going to be motivated. Skaters are going to be motivated to help out their new goaltenders, and the 2 goaltenders facing off against each other. You know they're both going to have a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, something to prove. Should be a good game. Could be a close one. It could be a 1-0, 2-1 game. Who knows? I kind of have a feeling there's going to be a lot of goals in this game, at least 8 to 10 goals in total. Don't know which way this one's going to go. Both teams are looking for points. Both teams are in that hunt for the wild card right now. I'm leaning towards Edmonton pulling off a win, but I think there's going to be a lot of goals. Anyhow, that's it for this one. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, which game you find most interesting for tonight, and how you think this Oilers-Penguins game is going to go. That's it for now. We'll be back with another one soon.